What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Smoke and Grow Brothers. It's your boy Jay Cleve. I got my good brother running behind the camera.
Yo.
Well, this is it. The last episode for 2021, and then we're going into 2022. But let's talk about our last cook for the year. We are smoking a brisket. Now with briskets, you typically have 3 grades that you can choose from. You have your select, which is your low grade. You have your choice, which is your mid-grade brisket. And then you have your prime, which is the top grade. This right here is a 14.5 pound prime brisket. We're gonna be smoking this baby between 12 to 14 hours, maybe longer, we're gonna see. But for today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be seasoning this, and then tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and start smoking this baby. But in the meantime, before we do anything, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and you hit that bell to stay in tune with all of our future episodes, because you never, ever wanna miss a beat, because we always have great content that we're dropping. Now let's go ahead and get into this cook. All right, so we have our 14.5 pound brisket right here. We're gonna go ahead and trim off some of this fat and some of the silver skin that's on here so we can get this baby prepped for seasoning, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. So next time you see me, I'm gonna have this brisket already nice and trimmed, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the seasoning. All right, we are done trimming this brisket. We probably trimmed off maybe 1-2 pounds of fat, but we wanna make sure this is a great smoke, because we're gonna be smoking this baby, and this is a really good piece of meat. Now let's get into the seasonings. We're only going to use some simple seasonings because we want to be able to taste the flavor of this brisket. So not adding a whole bunch of seasonings. The only seasonings that we're going to be using is some onion powder, some black pepper, garlic powder, and coarse kosher salt. That's it, nothing else. Now let's go ahead and get into seasoning this brisket. All right, we are done with the seasonings. Time to go ahead and put this brisket inside the refrigerator so it can marinate all night. Let those seasonings penetrate this brisket. We're gonna go ahead and take the brisket out tomorrow about 30 to 45 minutes prior to putting it on the grill so this meat can come up to room temperature. Remember, you never ever wanna put cold meat on a hot fire. It will mess up the cook. All right, when we see you tomorrow, we're gonna see you at the grill. So see you tomorrow at the grill. All right, welcome back to the Smoke and Grill Brothers. It is day 2, and I'm so excited because now it's time to get this grill fired up so we can get this brisket to smoke it all night long. That's right, I said all night long. Now, we're gonna get this fired up, and the ideal temperature that we want our grill to be is between 250 to 275 degrees. That's gonna be perfect for smoking. We're gonna be using some briquettes, which are by Embers, which is by Royal Oak, and then we're also gonna be using some wood, which is by Kingsford, the hickory kind. We're gonna be smoking this all night long, so we're gonna go ahead, get this grill fired up, and the next time you see us, we're gonna be putting the brisket on the grill. See you soon. All right, we got our grill up to temperature. Right now, we are maintaining a temperature of 271 degrees. Remember, we wanna stay between 250 and 275. If we start to drop back down, we're just gonna feed the fire. As you can see, we lit our fire with a bed of charcoal, and then we added some wood. Throughout this cook, we're just gonna continue to feed the fire with some wood. Now it's time to go ahead and get this brisket on the grill. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We have our flat and our point. The thick part is the point. the smaller part is the flat. We're gonna put the thick part, the point, closest to the flame. Ooh, this baby smells so good too. All right. Got a little sizzle going. Got an extra piece of meat. Gonna put right there. All right. All right, we finally got the brisket on the grill. We're gonna just sit there and let it smoke. We're not gonna touch it. We're gonna come and check on the brisket in about 6 hours. So we'll see you guys in 6 hours. All right, the brisket has now been smoking for 9 hours and 30 minutes. It's cold and it's very, very windy. So let's talk about that 6 hour mark. Unfortunately, the cold front came in and it's been very, very windy, so it would have distorted the audio, so we decided not to shoot that. But let's give you guys an update. The bark has definitely formed. We put a pan of water in there to help with the moisture content, and we've been spritzing the brisket every 30 minutes. Now we're gonna take it off the grill. We're gonna go ahead, bring it inside, wrap it up in some butcher paper and some foil, smoking grill brother style, and then we're gonna put it back on the grill until the brisket reaches an internal temperature of around 200. But we're also going to test the brisket with the thermometer probe, because it got a probe nice. So let's go ahead, get it off the grill, and let's go ahead and wrap it in some butcher paper. All right, we have our brisket right here. Don't it look so good? The bark is nice. The bark is looking really, really good. Now we're gonna go ahead, wrap it in some butcher paper so we can get it back on the grill. Before we do that, we're gonna spray the butcher paper as well as the brisket with some apple cider vinegar mixed with water to add some of that moisture content. Let's go ahead and wrap this up with some butcher paper, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up with some foil. All right, we got our brisket all nice and wrapped up. Time to go put it back on the grill. All right, we're gonna put the brisket back on the grill. We're gonna let it cook until the internal temperature reaches about 200 degrees. But also remember, we're gonna probe it with the thermometer probe because it gotta probe nicely. Just feel like butter. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, let's put this baby back right here next to thermometer probes, and we are going to put this back into the point. It's already kind of needs it like butter. All right, there we go. All right, so as you see, we put the brisket back on the grill. We're gonna wait till that internal temperature reaches 200, but we're also gonna probe it to make sure it's probing like butter. After it's done, we're gonna take it off, put it in the cooler, let it rest for about 3 to 4 hours. But the next time you guys see us, it's gonna be at the taste test. So we're gonna see you at the taste test. We are back, and no, it is not the taste test. Now, we have reached an internal temperature of 200 degrees, but one of the other ways and key ways to determine the doneness is by probing the brisket. So we're gonna go ahead and probe it to ensure that it's done. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, so I'm gonna open up the grill. I have my digital thermometer probe that I'm gonna use to probe the brisket. And I'm just gonna put it right there. Here's the point. Gotta get it through the foil and the butcher paper. Oh man, it's going in there like butter. Look at that. Oh man. 190. Oh yep, 201 and climbing. That is done. Through the butcher paper, and it's like butter. Oh yeah. All right. This brisket is done. We're gonna go ahead and take it off the grill. We're gonna put it in our cooler that we have right here. It's gonna sit in the cooler for about 3 to 4 hours. And then after that, we're gonna have our taste test. But before we have our taste test, we can't forget one of the most important parts of this segment. Smoke Talk. We have something we want to talk to you guys about. So we're gonna see you at Smoke Talk. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jay Cleve. I got my good brother Ronald.
What's up? What's up?
This is Smoke Talk.
Yes, it is.
The last Smoke Talk for 2021.
Man.
Now, before we get into our final topic for 2021, let's talk a little bit about what we're smoking and what we're drinking.
Sir.
So we are both smoking on full body, wrapped in Dominican wrapper Cohiba Blacks.
Yes. They
Right?
full body.
They full body.
They full body.
Oh, they definitely full body. And we're both drinking on Heaven's Door straight bourbon whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to taste this.
Yeah, let's try it out after we're done.
After we're done, right. Now, let's get into our topic for today.
Yeah.
Now, as we talked about reflection and for 2021 in our last episode, and so now as we're about to go into 2022, I want to talk a little bit about intention.
There you go.
So I'm gonna start off with my brother to you to talk and share a little bit about intention. What does that mean to you, and what kind of words of wisdom and advice do you want to give to the viewers?
Well, I can say you can always set goals and set a plan out for what you want to do, whether it be, building a relationship with someone, rebuilding a relationship with someone, whether you have a goal or a certain milestone that you want to meet.
Yep.
But you have to have intention with that goal.
Correct.
So you have to intentionally do things to build up to achieving that goal, or either rekindling that relationship or building that relationship with a particular person. So I would just say, just be intentional and plan out what you want to do as far as achieving a goal or rebuilding a relationship, whatever it is. I mean, it can be something small. I'm going to be intentional today to drink, 64 ounces of water. Whatever goal it is, just be intentional and just making sure that you're, striving toward what you want to do. That's
Absolutely.
what I say, brother.
Absolutely.
That's it. I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
You done for 2021?
Well, I can say more. You go ahead, brother.
Oh, my brother, man. Nah, say more, please. Please, this is it.
Well, I'm just saying, me personally, I want to rekindle relationships in 2022.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be intentional about, reaching out to people, reaching out to family, reaching out to friends that I have not talked to in a while.
Yeah.
Because you never want to get to a point that something happened.
Yeah.
And you just may never talk to that person again.
That's
or something
important.
like that.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you, if something is on your heart to reach out to someone, just making sure
Absolutely.
you be intentional about doing so you can go ahead
Absolutely.
and get that squared away, and just making sure you're moving forward in a healthy relationship.
Absolutely. I mean, my brother Ronald couldn't have said any better. I'm just going to add a little bit to that. One of the key things you said in intention is the plan. And that's actually part of the definition of intention.
Gotcha.
And so, when you're going to be intentional about something, you have to create a plan for something. You just can't go off the cuff and go off the wind. You can't let day in and day out pass you by. You have to be intentional each and every single day to make that day count. So whatever it is that you desire to do, I'm always big on goals and plan and being intentional and consistency. You have to properly plan and be intentional each and every single day. And whatever it is that you do, just like my brother Ronald said,
Sir.
His goal is to intentionally rekindle relationships. If family and relationships is important to you, be intentional about it in 2022. Set a plan, make a plan for that. If trying to start a business is something that you want to do, whatever you want to do, be intentional about that and create a plan around that, and then you have to execute.
Absolutely.
If you want to have a better relationship with God, and you want to, strengthen that relationship, you have to be intentional about that.
Yep.
So going into 2022, be intentional, create a plan, and I promise you, 2022 will be the best year yet. Because 2021 sometimes sucked.
Hey.
A lot of times for
yeah.
some people. There were some great times, but there's some sucky moments. But we want to go into 2022 with the bang, so you have to create a plan, and on day one, you have to be intentional. So that's it for today. That's it for our last Smoke Talk of 2021. Be intentional, create a plan, and we're going to see you guys in 2022. But in the meantime, we're about to go finish waiting on this brisket as it's resting, and then you're going to see us at the taste test. So this is Smoking Grill Brothers. It's your boy Jay Cleve and my good brother Ronald.
Yo.
We're going to see you next time. And like I always say, my favorite part. Let's have a drink, my brother. Let's do it.
Let's do it, brother.
Heaven's door.
Heaven's door. To 2021.
And into 2022.
It's good.
That's actually pretty good. And that actually pairs good with this.
Yeah, smooth.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Second time.
Yes, sir. Ah, that's good.
Knock on heaven's door.
Stairway to heaven.
Woo.
He on that stairway. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go.
Well, hopefully we knocking on heaven's door.
Long time from now.
Yeah, a long time from now.
Long time from now.
Not right now.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to see y'all soon. This is Big Smoke.
Big Smoke, baby. Got another.
Oh, we actually got some Big Smoke, though.
Yeah. Got another at least 80 years in this.
Oh, yeah.
Knock on heaven's door.
Oh, yeah.
Lord willing.
Oh, yeah. The technology's the way it is. Maybe it could put me in a new body, and then it'll be another 80 years.
I'm going to live infinity.
Right. Forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever.
Knocking on heaven's door. We gonna knock. We gonna knock on heaven's door.
We gonna knock.
We gonna knock.
We gonna knock.
We gonna knock on heaven's door. Sound like the male chorus. Like the male chorus.
I get an A selection and a B selection.
Pass it on that side. Pass it on that side.
Oh, sure.
They signed the male chorus on fourth Sunday. Fourth Sunday. You know, you got number 1 choir sing on first Sunday.
Right.
Number 2 on second Sunday.
Right.
The kids sing on third Sunday.
The elders sing on fourth Sunday.
Yeah. No, I do the kids on fifth Sunday because they only let the kids sing 4 times.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they be messing stuff up. All right, we are back at the favorite part, the taste test. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Smoke Talk. Remember to be intentional as you go into 2022 and create a plan in everything that you do. Now we're here looking at this beautiful brisket. We smoked this baby for 11 hours and 50 minutes and we rested for 3 hours and 45 minutes. And I'm so excited to taste this. The bark looks beautiful, it smells good, and I'm sure it's gonna taste oh so good. So let's go ahead, cut this brisket open and have our taste test. A good way to test your brisket is to check the jiggliness. Look at it, this baby jiggles. Now it's time to go ahead and grab this knife and cut into this brisket. Alright, we got the brisket all nice and cut up. As I was cutting it, the juice was just flowing out. But as you can see, when I was cutting it, I was making different cuts because there are different striations in this brisket. The flat side has striations going one way, whereas the point of the brisket has striations going another way. So I had to make a different type of cut. Also, another way to tell is if you take one of the briskets and you put it on the knife, you see how it's bending, but it's not breaking. That's good. That's a nice jiggle, a nice bounce. Now, my favorite part, the taste test. I have my piece right here all nice and ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and taste this brisket.
What we talking about here?
Oh shoot. I ain't even fully eat it. Yo, this is amazing.
Go ahead, concentrate on that. Concentrate on that.
Oh gosh.
That prime is worth it, huh? Earth to Josh. I'm sorry. Earth to J. Cleve.
I am back. That was amazing. That was amazing. I can't wait to have some more. When I tell you the moisture content in that brisket was so good, it was delicious. It was flavorful. It was very moist. It wasn't dry at all. And it was a great cook. Man, I had an amazing cook. This was an excellent last cook that we have for you guys. And we can't wait to see you guys in 2022. Remember, intention for 2022, have a plan and be intentional. This is your boy Jay Cleve. I got my brother Ronald behind the camera.
Yo, yo.
My brother, come on in front of the camera because this is our last video. Come on in front of the camera. The last video. It's the Smoke and Grill Brothers. And remember, make sure you like, subscribe, and you hit that bell. Let's do it again. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you hit that bell to stay tuned with all of our future episodes, because you never, ever, ever want to miss a beat. This is the Smoke and Grill Brothers. It's your boy Jay Cleve and your boy Ronald.
Yo, yo.
We're going to see you in 2022. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Kwanzaa, and all that good stuff. We're going to see you in 2022. Be intentional. Do you want some? Do you want some? Do you want some? My brother, come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Come get some. Wanna taste? Wanna taste? Go get you some. Oh, you get some with the bark.
Yeah.
You got the bark.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, that beat that beer.
You better eat it. You touched it. Like your parents used to say, nope, you touch it, you gotta eat it.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Mm.
This is good.
Mm. That salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, they go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Make me want to dance. We out. See y'all later. All right, the brisket has now been smoking for 9 hours and 30 minutes. Let me tell you.
Stop or go?
Stop. All right, the brisket has now been smoking for 9 hours and 30 minutes. It's now cold outside. It's been very windy. We were supposed to shoot at the 6 a.m. mark. Oh, God. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Smoke Talk. Remember, be intentional as you go into 2022. Create a plan in everything that you do and be intentional. Now, I'm at the favorite part, the taste test. Look at this brisket. Remember, this was a 14.5-pound brisket. After we took off all the fat, it probably rendered down to about 12 to 12.5 pounds. This cook was a great cook. It took 11 hours.
And how long?
11 hours, 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
11 hours, 50 minutes, and then 3 hours and 45 minutes resting.
In 10 seconds. Straight up.
Boom. 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 All right, I'm not doing that no more. Damn, I breathe that drink straight in my chest. Woo! All right.
Straight up.
All right. We're gonna ride to that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get it going.
Let's go.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jay Cleve. Come on, man. Hit that. All right. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jay Cleve, and I got my good brother Ronald.
What's up? What's up?
This is Smoke Talk. Now, we have a great topic for you guys, but before we get into that, we're going to talk a little bit about what we're smoking and what we're drinking.